So the legacy point of sale systems from NCR, from Micro, so Oracle and others, right? Those were designed 15, 20 years ago. They're on premise, they're monolithic, they're single threaded, not designed for mobile, not really designed to integrate to much else. And it's just very difficult to extend those systems to mobile without some really unique technology, which is what our POS adapter is.
Our point of sale adapters are tremendously cool. They're like neat tech, and what they do is they take your existing point of sale exactly like it is, they drop in on top of it, and then what it does is it spins up all of your non-UI customizations and configurations of that POS into an API layer. So it makes a RESTful JSON API layer that then can be tied into from our MenuPad and Concierge offerings, or from any offering that our customer wants to build themselves. Part of what is interesting about our POS adapter tech and our application Concierge and MenuPad is that because they're driven through configuration and because the POS adapter spins up an API, what that means is that customers can build their own journeys. And so one of the big things that worries a lot of retailers and restaurants is not knowing what the future holds and being beholden to their point of sale vendor. And so they get into this lock-in where they're stuck at moving at the speed that their point of sale vendor moves at. But because everything we do is open, everything's a documented API, and because our UIs run through config, it means we can make rapid changes, or that our customers could be making their own changes and adding their own journeys without involving us. So it liberates them to move at whatever speed they want to move at. So a great example of this is one of our customers has some very complex rules in their point of sale, that when you buy an engagement ring, it may prompt you for 5 or 6 other questions to the associate that's ringing them up. And typically in point of sale systems, this would be a massive amount of work to recreate all of this. But because our UI and our POS adapters are driven through configuration, it was something that we could spin up in very little time and bring in their super customized logic and flows for what interacts at the POS and spin it up in Concierge in no time. It's funny because when we talk to people about doing a pilot, the usual reaction is disbelief. Because we tell people we can get their old POS that's 15 years old up and running on a mobile device as the UI behind it in just weeks. And no one believes that because people have spent years trying to do this and failed. And so the fact that our POS adapters drop right in and in no time can start servicing up your old POS as an API, it blows people's minds.